扣就像太高的引擎，太多的信心逐渐变成你们爱豆的阴影。声音满上听起来爽了 baby。
And don't forget the limited time events. If you see one available for Triple Threat offline or online, well, you've got a direct.
Phoenix, Arizona. It's the NBA on 2. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Utah Jazz. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Nurkic is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, they've got Whiteside. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Warren. And Harrell's in at the 4. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell, no dice from 9 feet out. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I got a few minutes to catch up with Alvin Gentry. He mentioned a player who, at times, goes overlooked. Sharpshooting swingman Chris Middleton. Coach said he can give you a quiet 20 without breaking a sweat. All he wants them to do, Kevin, is keep close track with Middleton all game long.
Thank you, David. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Up top, Warren. Back to Schroeder. He feeds it to Middleton. From about 16, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Passes to Hayward. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Barton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Now here's Schroeder following the missed shot by Will Barton. Warren the pass to Whiteside. The shot's good.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
There's the pass to Barnes. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
No, wait. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D-Wade's, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them win in championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
Warren against Hayward. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I like the tenacity from Gordon Hayward. This is a guy who is a gamer.
Schroeder looking around. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Whiteside. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Nurkic. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Hayward can hit.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
That one falls.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets, a high percentage shooter down low.
Here's Schroeder. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Harrell is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Schroeder in at the one. Now here's Murray. After T.J. Warren's miss. Barton outside. Lets the three fly. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now, here's Warren. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
And you think of the resiliency of New Orleans. It feeds into the ethos of their sports teams, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Certainly the Pelicans have had their challenges too. Injuries, turnover, and leadership. You can't give up, though. I think that's something this organization and the fans can relate to.
Hayward. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Suns trail by 3. Harrell trying to free himself up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
Break for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raise some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
Hayward hits them both.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Now here's Middleton. Whiteside kicks to Middleton. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Warren. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. How he did last season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Here is Hayward. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Lets a floater go. Hayward can hit. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Murray, the pass to Hayward. Teardrop shot. Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Well, there is no doubt Hassan Whiteside still a major factor in rim protection.
I'm not sure if his block totals will get back to 4 a game, but he still gets plenty of blocks. The fear he puts in shooters, the amount of shots he changes, still make him one of the best in the business on defense.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Barnes against Whiteside. Three-pointer, Hayward. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Harrell slams it in.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Here's Murray, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dennis Schroeder. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Nurkic with the block. Barnes looking around. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck. And it's just about time now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. They've got Harrison Barnes. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Hayward in at the 3. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path foul. Think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injuries. So I do like the clear path fouls.
Now Barnes. And the rejection by Harrell. The Suns leading. Warren kicks to Harrell. Second chance shot. Count it. And the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Phoenix shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Whiteside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Well, there's no doubt that Hassan Whiteside makes a major impact when he's on the floor. Great shot blocker, elite rebounder, and the exact presence you want from the center position.
Warren against Barnes. And the shot by Warren, no good. Pelicans trailed by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Hayward. Great D that time from Harrell. And Smitty for Whiteside. Being on the floor, not always a guarantee. About 25 minutes a game the last few years.
And that seems low for him, but there are reasons. Sometimes his foul trouble or the matchup or his free throws are an issue. All things considered, if he works at it, he can shore up a few of these areas and stay on the floor longer. Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Pass to Hayward. Looking to end the run. Drains the three-pointer. Hayward's got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Harrell. Over Hayward. Again, Phoenix.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Schroeder against Murray. To the middle. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Murray. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Barnes. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
And we've reached the end of the third. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got T.J. Warren. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Middleton in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Murray, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Warren kicks it over to Schroeder. And there's the pass to Harrell. Nurkic with the block. Hayward looking around. Barnes trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gordon Hayward.
The floater from Hayward is very effective. His body control is just outstanding.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. He dishes it to Middleton. Warren against Hayward. Warren, good. And the Suns lead by 4.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
And here's Middleton. The feed to Schroeder. A 3 from Warren. The shot will not fall. Hayward with some nice D. It's Barton on the wing. Over Harrell. And that one goes long. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Middleton finds Schroeder. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where the point guard position is going. Dennis able to manufacture points in critical moments.
Murray Murray surveying the D, and Nurkic gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Barnes' teammates feel comfortable with him taking the shot. Pressure does not seem to faze him in big moments.
Murray against Schroeder. A high post shot. A putback, and Whiteside stays right with it.
You never know when your number's going to be called. Hassan Whiteside answering the bell.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys,
that is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Suns call time here. The score knotted at 36. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Middleton on the wing. Launches a three. Bullseye!
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters.
He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did!
Yeah. And guys, that's one.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's the Suns to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Pelican 5 right now. Hayward out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Schroeder against Murray. It's Schroeder with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The blazing speed of Dennis Schroeder enabling him to keep the defense off balance.
Schroeder hits them both.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Here's Murray. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Middleton dishes to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound.
Getting involved when it counts. Whiteside getting it done.
And here are the Pelicans now. It's a 1-point game. Murray, the pass to Nurkic. He kicks it to Hayward. Nurkic in the post. He's covered by Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Harrell dishes to Schroeder. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Barnes. Yes!
And just a crucial shot by Barnes, taking it upon himself and coming through.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 2. 32 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what do you think?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Whiteside kicks to Middleton. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you like this play because you think Whiteside's going to call his own number. Not so fast.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Murray against Schroeder. Here's Murray. Pass to Nurkic. Six on the shot clock. Kicks to Hayward. The three. Off target from downtown. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And here are the Pelicans now. Barnes passes to Murray. Back to Barnes. This is it to Hayward. Barnes against Harrell. Here's Murray, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And the pass to Schroeder. Feeds it to Whiteside. Count that one. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
Murray dishes to Nurkic. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Schroeder against Murray. Now here's Schroeder. Dishes to Whiteside. Money!
When Whiteside's been given the opportunity, he has been very consistent.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 41% for the game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 50 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Murray against Schroeder. Nurkic, the pass to Barton. 4 on the clock. For 3, Murray. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Harrell. Murray with the defensive effort. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 20 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Middleton against Barton. Barnes dishes to Hayward. Shoots over Warren. It's good!
Oh, that was huge. It was pressure. That shot. Gordon Hayward ready and waiting.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 1. 6 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. Guys, what's your take?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Love the determination by Murray on defense, really doing his best to pester these shooters.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the
Leading all my people in the struggle on the bubble, trying to hustle past the fork in the road right now. All my